Hi, I just want to give you an update regarding what happened to the Blinkshield and why it's not out yet.
First, I designed and then I built the prototype with my 3D printer. Then I searched for factories in China, went to Beijing and then to Shenzhen. Found several factories, chose one and left the other ones as a backup. Final products are made with plastic injection through molds, but these are very expensive. So the idea was to create a Kickstarter campaign in order to fund them. Before creating the molds, the factory needs to make a prototype to truly understand the nature of the product, the slack between the parts, the power of the springs, and all that. And it's a requirement to reduce the risk of the investment of the molds. But they only manufacture based on my requirements and specifications, so they don't design any of the parts. All that workload was just for me. So this is how it works. I create the files, I send the files and they print them. They assemble, and if there's any problem, they tell me what to modify. Once they have the prototype ready, they send it to Spain. I check it and I find all the design issues, or if there is any problem, I modify it, change it, print new parts, and I send a modified prototype back to China along with the new files. In the middle of the process, COVID came over. They closed the factories, so I kept working with a 3D factory in France. This process was repeated all over again until we had it perfectly right. The biggest problem was that the fast opening of the Blinkshield kept breaking parts. And after that, making the top cover stop just over the Face ID camera was also pretty complicated. Since the Blinkshield comes out really different depending on the technology used in the manufacturing process, I decided to invest in the molds for the most popular phone. I believe that it's the only way of knowing how will be the real Blinkshield. Prototypes are good for testing the design, but I would not use one or a render to launch a Kickstarter campaign. The first units will be out by the end of this month.